Hello, in this session we are going to create a distinction between standard enthalpy and molar enthalpy. Welcome. Now, as said earlier, enthalpy is simply the change in heat. What then is molar enthalpy? Molar enthalpy is defined as the quantity of heat energy which is yielded or produced by 1 mole of a substance. Let's take a look at this typical example where we are asked to find the molar enthalpy of solution when 50 grams of HCl dissolves completely in 100 grams of water, causing a temperature rise from 25 to 42 degrees Celsius. To solve this, we simply say delta H is mc delta T. In this case, the overall mass is 50 and 100, which is 150. Multiply by the specific heat capacity 4.18 and the temperature change, which is 42 minus 25. That gives us 150 times 4.18 times 17. And in this case, what we obtain, so multiply that, what you get is 10,659 joules. Now, since this is the enthalpy of solution, what then is the molar enthalpy of solution? To be able to compute the molar enthalpy of solution, I will need to first determine the number of moles that have produced that energy. Remember, we were given 50 grams of HCl, so we can say that 1 mole of HCl is the same as 36.5 grams. Now that is in respect to the relative molecular mass. And therefore, how many moles are there in 50 grams of HCl? By cross multiplication, we have 50 times 1 over 36.5. And when you compute that value, we obtain roughly 1.38 moles of HCl. In summary, therefore, we can say that 1.38 moles HCl yield 10,659 joules of energy. So how much energy would 1 mole of the same substance yield? By cross multiplication, there we have 1 times 10,659 over 1.38. And when you do that logical computation, what we get is 7,720 joules. We need to confirm that. So I have 10659 divided by 1.38. What do we get? 7723.9. 7723.9 1 joules. And this, having been produced by 1 mole, we can say it is 7723.9 joules per mole. Joules per mole, which will translate into 7.7239 kilojoules per mole. So, in summary, therefore, we can conclude and say that enthalpy is found in joules, or kilojoules. Molar enthalpy, on the other hand, is computed in joules per mole or in kilojoules per mole. And that is simply what we are referring to as molar enthalpy.